Hello everyone, namaste and welcome to Oriflame Miss Universe Nepal 2022 preliminary interview round. I am Nagma Shrestha and I would like to take this opportunity to introduce our judges for the preliminary interview. Starting off with, we have Mansi Agrawal. Moving on, we have Prerana Shah. Kamala Shrestha ma'am. Seema Golcha. Richa Sharma. Rajan Ramasamy. Priyanka Karki, she's on her way, she should be here with us shortly. Monica Shea Blower. We have Mannat Shrestha. And last but not the least, our official choreographer, Mr. Prashant Tamrakar. So the rules are very simple. Each contestant will only get 5 minutes time. The judges can ask questions in a random order as well. And after 5 minutes, we will be stopping her time with a notification bell as well. And we have altogether 19 contestants here with us today for the preliminary interview. So all the best to the contestants and the judges as well. May we have our first contestants. Thank you. All right, we would like to welcome Priyanka Karki. Thank you so much for joining us. Can we have our first contestant, Bipana Adhikari?
Good morning, judges. Namaste, everyone. I'm contestant number 1004, Bipana Adhikari. I'm 23 years old and now currently I'm living in Swayambhu after coming back from Australia after 5 years.
Hello. Hi, Bipana.
Hello, Mansi ma'am.
So you were in Australia for 5 years, right?
Yes.
As a Nepali?
Yes.
What do you think was the strongest trait that you took with you from Nepal when you went there?
I have always been a proud daughter of Nepal itself. So when I went there, it was the authentic Nepali self, be it an empathetic, compassionate Nepali individual that the entire country appreciate. When I was in Australia, I embraced the Nepal itself. I was the representative of Nepal and the definition of Nepal for the entire Australia. So that was the trait I took, being a Nepali daughter. Thank you.
So Bipana, how much time do you spend on social media?
I used to spend a lot of time in social media before coming to Miss Universe, which I am still in social media, but I have limited my time because I feel like somewhere the negativity is taking over me, the authentic self I was taking over by the social media. I am a core supporter of the pageant pages, but somewhere I feel like it was dragging the persona that I was confident and I was beautiful. So I feel like I have to limit. धेरै चिनी खाए गुलियो हुन्छ भने चाहिँ I feel like it was in us to what extent we want to use and for what we want to use. So I'm actually using a lot less than what I used to use before.
Okay, my other question is related to social media again.
Yes.
So social media networks are intended to bring people closer.
Exactly.
But in a lot of dining situations, we see people are busier on their phones rather than socializing. How do you think these conflicting realities can be resolved?
Sorry, what was the last part again?
How do you think these conflicting realities can be resolved? Like you see, social medias are supposed to bring people together, But then again, you see social media is actually
Dividing people?
Not exactly dividing, but you see people are more busier on their phones rather than socializing or interacting.
Yes, I completely agree with that, because we know that we are growing in terms of social media. It was intended to bring the people together. And me being in Australia, I could completely understand that it was the one source that keep connected to the people from the Nepal and from the entire globe. But I feel like when we are growing in terms of technology or the social media, we are also growing in terms of losing the essence of just being a human and being present at the moment. I think we have to understand, like I mentioned earlier, we have to understand to what extent we are using it. And it's absolutely in our hand to stay connected, because I feel like when we are in front of the people, we connect more than in the social media. Thank you.
So, Bipana, when you have been for 5 years in Australia, what was the thing you missed the most?
Oh my God, that's a very emotional question, because I've never been far from my family way before. Like, it's been 5 years now. I never understood the love and warmth, because I feel like everyone get that love I feel like the love that we take for granted. And when I was in Australia, I felt like it is something that we need to appreciate. Our family, their love, their sacrifice, their endless hard work. Because when I was there, it made me the strong, independent woman that I am today, which I didn't realize when I was when I was in my parents' lab for all these 18 years. And after going there, I have realized that I realized to actually appreciate their love and their hard work and the things that they sacrifice just for the children. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good day, everyone. Thank you.
Hello everyone, Namaste. I'm Diksha Khati, contestant number 1005.
So Diksha, you've been in this closed camp for the last 8-10 days. What has been the most important moment for you in the last 8-10 days?
Honestly, this closed camp was so much hectic than I have imagined, because this closed camp, it tasted my presence of mind, the way I am, then how strong I can be. And this close camp, I understood how strong person I am, because despite all the challenges and the health issue I faced during these sessions, I understood that I can emerge like a phoenix. I can be brave, bold, and beautiful, as the tagline of Miss Universe Nepal. So I have learned to be much more stronger. Thank you.
Hi Diksha, so I can see in your occupation that you've done pageant training, event choreographer, event director, hosting, anchoring, trainer. So keeping all that aside and coming here as a contestant, how different it is for you? What was your experience?
Well, in my bio, as I mentioned, that I have been an event director, choreographer. In that moment, I teach others. I teach how we have to stand, how we have to talk. But here, I have implemented all these things. So there I was a trainer, but here I was a student. So that was the difference. And I'm really glad that the things that I have taught others, I implemented that, and I am here standing, performing in front of you confidently. Thank you.
So has this always been a dream? Because since you've been doing all these things for a long time, it's your occupation. So how did this come to your mind that, okay, I'm going to go participate? Has it always been a dream?
Well, to be very honest, I started my pageant journey in 2017 by Miss Vibhaa participating there. I never thought that I will go in pageantry, but when I participated there, the trainings that I got in that pageant, I understood that pageantry has the ability to create impact in the universe, in the community. So I felt I have to move forward, and I really want to fulfill my advocacy. I want to work for a cause. That's why I'm here for Miss Universe Nepal, to sharpen my performance, to sharpen my abilities, at the same time work for the community. Thank you.
Can you tell me a bit more about your advocacy?
Well, I'm here for two reasons. First thing is, I'm a person who has faced sexual harassment in my job place at an early age. And that moment I realized that when I faced that, when I experienced that, I understood that it's not our fault. At that time I felt that it was my fault that I faced that situation, but it was not. And many girls like me, they face the same situation. For an example, we saw the Susmita Regmi case. She also faced the same thing. At that time, I felt that no, I have to stand for myself and other girls like me who are here, who are in this community, who are working in Pageants, and not only in Pageants, in other places as well. So I want to use this platform to amplify my voice for this cause and to make people aware about this situation, and that's why I'm here. This is one of the reasons. Thank you. Hi, ma'am.
So just want to know, are you a dog person or a cat person?
Well, I am a person who loves cat because I feel like they are really clever animals, so I really love cats. Thank you.
Hi, Diksha.
Hi, ma'am.
What is your biggest weakness?
My biggest weakness? I would say that might sound a bit cliche, but to be very honest, I am a person who is very workaholic. Sometimes I don't even take care of my health due to the working schedule. I love working in hectic schedules due to which sometimes I do not take good sleep. I don't take care of my health. So I think that's my weakness for me. But professionally it's a good thing, but personally my health, it affects my health, so it's my weakness.
So, hi Diksha.
Hello, ma'am.
So how do you think you can actually balance your, your personality so that you can influence people, How do you think, do you think being workaholic is good?
Professionally, I believe that being workaholic is really good. Because for an example, I have watched Priyanka Karki ma'am, her journey, and when I meet people, they always say that, yes, Priyanka Karki, she's so amazing, the way she handles her child at the same time, she's focusing on her work at the same time. I really love that, and honestly, it feels really good to see that. So I feel if I'm workaholic professionally, it's good, but there should be balance between both the things, and I'm trying to make the balance, and this platform has actually taught me to create a balance in my personal and professional life. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning, judges. Namaste. I'm Prativa Maharaja, contestant number 1010.
Hi, Akriti.
Hello.
So I see that you're a nurse.
Yes, ma'am.
So I just wanted to know a little bit about your journey during COVID. How was it? Because you probably were working up front. So just a little journey about how COVID changed your life or the way you look at life and just in general.
So COVID time was quite hectic for us. I think every medical profession and me. The thing is that I worked more than 12 hours a day, and there was one serious second wave was very dangerous, and I saw the patient coming without oxygen, and they were like deep breathing and all, and I felt that moment is life is truly precious and everything can happen in every moment. And I was so sad seeing that scarcity of oxygen and all, and I felt so bad that we cannot do anything for them, and I see even people dying and all, and that made me very sad. But I felt that life is precious and you need to live for every moment. Thank you.
Kriti?
Hi, ma'am.
What do you think is the most important quality that a Miss Universe Nepal should possess, and why?
I think the most important quality that Miss Universe Nepal or any pageant holder should possess is compassionate. They should be compassionate, kind-hearted, and very focused into the crown to bring the crown back home in international pageant, representing very well. And target for the crown, I guess. Not just representation is only the best part, but I guess if you target for the crown to have that spirit to, I want that crown, if you have that spirit, then I guess you can reach on top. Thank you.
Hi, Akriti.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi. I just want to ask you, what has been the most disappointing experience in your life?
The most disappointed experience in my life is that I myself did not trust in myself. That was the most disappointed thing I did. Because of that, I felt anxiety attack. I had some anxiety attack and all, but then I stood here now. That is the best thing of myself. So I started to feel comfortable within me, and the confidence that I built helped me a lot. Thank you.
Akriti, why do you think you deserve this crown, Miss Universe Nepal?
I think I deserve this Miss Universe Nepal crown because first and foremost thing that I have doing this for so long, and the second thing is that I'm very focused towards it. I'm hardworking towards it. I'm determined towards it, and I have that passion and that attitude to win the crown. So yeah, thank you. Hello, ma'am. How are you?
Hello?
Hi, ma'am.
Yes. Define inner beauty.
Okay, I want to say the inner beauty is that when you have a heart of humanity and when you can relate with other people and touch the life of those people in need, then that is called the inner beauty for me. Being a nurse, I have been helping a lot of people, and there, when I touch the life of those people and they say thank you to me and say that, Nani, मलाई कति माया लाग्यो, मलाई एकदम राम्रो लाग्यो, thank you for being there for me, भन्दाखेरि नि, it's more than a salary, okay? To touch the life of people. It's the biggest thing. So that is the true beauty, true inner beauty, I guess, touching the life of people. Thank you.
Do you consider yourself successful?
I do consider myself successful because successful is not just about having a good career or, having a great studies. It's about, when you are happy in anything, peacefully, from positivity and from you are having an inner peace, then that is called the true success. When you are happy and you are happy with everything that you get. Even a simple thing can make you happy, right? And it's like achievement for something. So I believe that that exact thing that makes you happy and mental peace brings a real success in life. So that's why I am successful, I believe it.
Hi, Akriti.
Hi, ma'am.
So your career choice as a nurse and beauty queen, it's totally different, don't you think?
I think that beauty pageants are not just for the external appearance and modeling and all. It's about bringing a positive change in the society, and I want to use this platform to aware people about cervical cancer and menstrual hygiene. So that's why I chose this platform. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Hello, namaste, I'm Sabina. Nice to meet you guys.
Hello, Sabina.
Hello, sir. How are you?
How are you feeling now?
I'm great, excited.
All right. If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be?
Honestly, I tend to find myself pretty much perfect, but if there was one thing that I could change myself, is to be more perfect, be more myself in everything, and be more confident, because standing here, I feel excited and nervous at the same time, but like I feel like I can be more perfect and more better than this. So yes, if I could change one thing, I would want to be more perfect and more better than this. Thank you.
Hi, Sabina. They say that pageantries objectifies women. What's your say on that?
Honestly, I strongly disagree that pageantry objectifies women, because pageantry is a platform where we can express ourselves. It makes us leaders for future. So pageantry does not objectify us. It gives us a platform where we can express ourselves freely and happily and confidently.
Hi, quick question. Why did you choose to wear this white suit today?
Because honestly, I love white and it represents purity and peace, just like my personality. I consider myself to be pure, charming, and sometimes I'm like a bit funny. That's why I chose this, because it represents my personality.
Thank you.
Hi, Sabina.
Hello, how are you, sir?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great.
Just a simple question. If you could break one rule, what would that be?
Honestly, if I could break one rule, then it would honestly be breaking the barriers. Because I honestly feel that women in these days, they have broken so many barriers, but there are still barriers in this world. For example, if you look at the leaders of our society, there are still many male leaders because they are given many priority. But I feel like us women, we can break the barriers and become the leaders too. And not just that, we could also promote gender empowerment, because even us cisgender women have more opportunities comparing to other genders, because there's still, like, LGBTQ is still suffering in many countries. So yes, I would break the barriers for women as well as for every other genders.
Sabina,
Yes.
you live in Canada.
Yes.
Okay. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
In next 5 years, I will go back to Canada to get my degree in bachelor. I'm actually studying health science, and I feel like I'm going to come back to Nepal to serve my community, because after all, I have Nepali blood running through my veins, and I'm so proud to be a Nepali.
Hi, Sabina.
Hello. Oh my God, it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Congratulations for making it so far. So you've lived in Canada your entire life?
No, it's been only 6 years.
So you were here before?
Yes.
You're in Canada now?
Yes.
So 6 years, पछि नेपालमा आउँदाखेरि, did you find it different? Did you find it difficult to adjust? Because I'm sure you moved in your late teens or early youth ke belama, where you tend to pick up habits really fast, the lifestyle there.
Yes.
So my question actually is, if you win this title, in terms of that, your experience living outside, what do you think our country lacks in terms of that?
Honestly, after I came back to Nepal, I was so surprised because it has changed so much. Nepal has developed a lot in these last 6 years. Like, there's like everything. Because before, when I was in Nepal, it was so hard to go to cinema. But now it's like so easy. Everything is developed. So I believe that I can adjust in Nepal so easily. Like, really easily.
Amanda,
Yes?
you're one of the youngest contestants, so
Yes.
I'm actually kind of curious, what are your top 5 priorities at the moment?
At my moment, it's obviously the crown. My number 1 priority is the crown. And my number 2 priority is to promote my culture, my tradition. Because when I go to like international countries, like Nepal is like still like, Nepal isn't like well recognized. And I want to give that recognition to Nepal. And I'm here to like know more about my culture, because it is honestly a prioritized like to be here in this community. That's why like my first priority is to promote my culture. My second priority is to be here, like I'm happy to be here. And my third one is that is to win the crown, obviously. And my fourth one is like I'm here to gather all the experience. And my fifth one is I am here to be more confident and to develop myself for others. Thank you.
Just a question, eh? Are you a professional lifeguard?
Yes, I am.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's it. Thank you so much. Bye.
Hello. Can you introduce yourself in brief? Sure.
Hello everyone, I'm Priyanshu Mahat and I am a very optimistic person in my life who is always self-motivated. Hello ma'am.
Hi. How are you feeling today?
I'm super excited, but I'm having that burst of emotions where I'm quite nervous but still very happy to be in front of you all.
Okay, so I'm wondering how long have you been preparing for this pageant and what all did you have to do to be here today?
Yes, I am surely been practicing for this pageant, and not only about the pageant, but to be better in life, but to be a better version of myself. When I competed in 2021, I didn't make it to top 20. I was very heartbroken, but that gave me the strength to do it once again. But not just for myself, but to prove everyone that yes, I have become better. I have become a better Priyanshu Mahat today.
Hi Priyanshu, if you win day after tomorrow, what's the first thing you're going to do? The first thing.
It's not a if. Obviously, I will be winning the day after tomorrow, and when I will be Miss Universe Nepal 2022, the first thing that I will be doing is telling the universe, thank you. Thank you for showing me the path, and thank you for letting me here.
I apologize for the incorrect question, and all the best to you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hi, Prinsa.
Hello,
so lovely
ma'am.
answer. Whom do you call a true friend?
Sorry, pardon, ma'am.
Whom do you call a true friend? तपाईं सच्चा साथी कसलाई मान्नुहुन्छ?
Well, for me, a friend should be loyal. Not just for me, but for herself, for himself. He should be able to share his emotions and thoughts with me. He should be very clear about his perspective, about his thoughts with me. That is someone whom I call a true friend.
Priyanshu, you
Yes,
always
sir.
look cool. What really makes you angry?
Actually, I'm a very calm person. I'm someone who is composed. I try to control my emotions. But something that really makes me angry is someone who is not in manner, someone who does not know how to show the discipline in the public places, who does not know how to behave in the event, in the situation. That really makes me angry.
Hi, Priyanshu.
Hello, sir.
If you had a remote control for men, what would be your first command?
Well, if I have a remote control for men, the first command would be showing their emotions, because I find men lack the ability to show their emotion to the world, to people around them. They are bottling it up inside themselves, and that I feel very bad about.
Thank you, Priyanshu.
Thank you, sir.
Hi, Priyanshu.
Hello, ma'am.
Who do you think is the most beautiful person alive today, and why?
Everyone that have ever lived and that will ever be born in this world is unique in their own way. They have their own unique features that makes them very beautiful. And I believe it's not just about your outer and physical beauty, it's about your inner heart. So if you have that pure soul in yourself, you are beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Namaste. Hello. My name is Srishti Hada. Professionally, I'm a civil engineer, and I'm so thrilled to be here in front of you all.
Srishti, quick question. Why did you choose to wear a sari today?
Because the first thing is, I'm a woman, and I think being a woman should empower and embrace what we are given with. And the second thing is, I love wearing sari, and whatever the occasion is, I'm always ready to grab a sari and just wear it and slay it.
Hello. Shrishti, what one quality that you have that you think the other contestants don't have? What unique quality?
One unique quality that I have is I think I grab opportunity whenever it is in front of me. Well, let me tell you that I'm a civil engineer, and last year I graduated. After graduating my degree, after getting my degree, I was so confused what field to choose. So what I did is, okay, let's grab what is in front of me. And I started teaching. I am a lecturer. I was a lecturer. I taught building technology for undergrad students. And I thought that was a very brave, bold, and beautiful step for me, as I challenged myself and I worked really hard to become a lecturer. And now that it is over, now I'm working as a civil engineer in an engineering firm right now, working with Transportation Master Plan. So yes.
So with a background like that, how is it that we see you here?
It's quite a surprise to see myself here in front of you all, because this is like a complete different thing than what I do. But as I've already said, I just grabbed the opportunity and represent myself here in front of you all.
Hi, I would like to ask you, which is your favorite movie and why?
My favorite movie would be Mulholland Drive. It's a psychological thriller movie, and I love watching psychological thriller movies as it has some depth in it, and I have to think about it, what is going on and what will be the suspense. So yes, that would be my favorite movie. Thank you. Yes.
Hello. Are you a true Scorpion?
Yes, I am.
What makes you true Scorpion? What do you think is that trait that you have that a Scorpion woman has?
I think Scorpion women are brave, and this move actually, like I said, this was a complete different thing for me, and being here, staying, like talking to all of you has been a very brave step, and I think that would make me a true Scorpion, as I'm brave.
So, Shrishti, if you are going and represent Nepal globally, which would be the two dishes which you would represent overseas or abroad from Nepal?
Two dishes as in the food dishes? The first thing is obviously Nepali food, Nepali thali, because that has always been my favorite. A lot of people talk about how Italian dishes are great, how Mexican dishes are great, but I believe that Nepali food is the best thing for me. And the other one would be Nevari, because I am a Nevar girl and I love to represent myself.
You give me two specific dishes.
Dishes?
Yes, Nepali dishes.
Okay. First one would be aloo ko achar, because that's everybody's favorite. And the other one would be beaten rice, because in very few places beaten rice are there, and one being Nepal. So yes, that would be two dishes. Yeah. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Jasmine Kharka and I'm contestant number 1021. Namaskar.
Hi, Jasmine.
Hello ma'am.
How are you?
I'm feeling good.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
That is, if you were not a participant of Miss Universe Nepal 2022 and you were a spectator, who would you vote for and why? Which participant?
If I was not a participant for Miss Universe 2022, I would vote for Renuka. I believe that she is a very strong contender. I see her performance, I see her dedication. And she's one of the toughest contestants. She's one of my top competitor that I believe. So yes, I would vote for Renuka.
If you had a time machine and you could go back in time, which specific moment would you want to go back to and why?
In my life?
Yes.
If I had a time machine to go back to time, I would go and relive my nursery school days. Because I remember waking up, going to school, having fun, drinking a glass of milk and napping during the afternoon time. So that was fun. I wish I could do that again. I can't do it, but I always remember it. I always think about it whenever I'm feeling stressed. So I would go back to my school days.
Hi, Jasmine.
Hello, ma'am.
What do you think being a modern woman means?
Modern woman means being you. Being a woman means being you. It doesn't matter if it's modern or traditional. Instead of putting a label, I believe that expressing yourself, knowing your worth, knowing your values, your beliefs, I believe that is what it is to be a modern woman.
So having said that, do you think women sacrifice more than men, even in present world today?
Sacrifices, women and men, they are two sides of the same coin. In some instances, a woman sacrifices more, in some a man does. But we cannot judge their sacrifices. We have to see what they are doing it for. Their values, like I said before, their beliefs. So I don't believe that women sacrifice more than men or men sacrifice more than women.
We're talking about sacrifice, so I just wanted to add,
Yes.
what sacrifice that you had to make to be in this pageant?
I try not to make a sacrifice. I would like to tell you about what happened yesterday. I had my final defense for my bachelor's, and if I did not attend that, I would have to do it next year. I would feel all the effort that I put into for 5 years, it would have gone down the drain. But what I did was, I managed. I went there to make up. I did my full face makeup, my hair. I went to my college all glammed up, and I presented. I was the first person. I always said, I was always in the back, but I told my teacher, I was like, sir, I have a competition to go to. I need to go first. I went there, I presented, and I came back all glammed up, did my touch-up, and I walked the ramp. Thank you. Hi, ma'am.
Why were you named Jasmine, and do you like your name?
I was born in Janai Purnima, so I was almost named Purnima. But my son, Mummy, she named me Jasmine because I would like to think because my brother's name is Janam, so JJ. I think that's why she named me Jasmine. And I'm glad, it suits me. Whenever someone says Jasmine, I'm like, that's me. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Namaste, I'm Monika Chaudhary, contestant number 1025 from Gularia, Bardia.
Hi Monica, how are you?
Hello ma'am, I'm great.
Okay, what's your favorite thing about Bardia?
My favorite thing about Bardia is natural beauty. One thing I have seen is whenever we go, we can find the artificial made beauty is everywhere, but the natural beauty, that cannot be made in just few days or few years. It has to take years, and that beauty is something that really fills my heart there.
If you would have the chance to discuss one social issue with the world leaders, which social issue would it be?
If I have to discuss one social issue, I'd like to take back to my hometown, where child marriage is still a raging issue. And it's not, nowadays it's not the parents who are forcing for the child marriage, it's the children themselves who are being forward towards the child marriage. And I think the main problem regarding it is education. If the education system is building them up to grow themselves and be a morality build so that they can be independent, they can also do a higher studies. So this kind of things, I think, has to come forward so that children will be aware and then they can think about the future aside from only marriage. Welcome. Hello, ma'am.
Hi.
Hello.
In your opinion, what is needed in education sector in Nepal?
I believe the moral education has to be there. When we are talking about development, technology, social media, the moral education teaches us what's the right thing to do there, rather than only being out there and saying whatever we want to. It is our responsibility to have some morality towards the responsibility towards ourselves and others also when we're putting ourselves. And that's why I believe the moral education is so much more important in education system in Nepal.
Are you from Bardia?
Yeah, ma'am.
Are you from the Tharu community?
Yes.
Ah, okay. How do you manage pressure? How do you handle pressure?
Actually, I have been handling this pressure from since childhood. Wherever we go, we hear like, you don't look like a Tharu. So I used to be like, what a Tharu looks like? Why do they say that? And they say like, you are beautiful. And that's something saddening to me. So I believe when I was a child, the queries led me to question myself, to know myself. So to handle the pressure, what I have come to know is being introduced to meditation. I meditate, I come closer to myself, and that's how I handle my pressure.
Hi, Monica.
Hello, sir.
What is the most important thing a mother should tell her daughter?
This reminds to what my mother said. No matter what you do, remember that you are an independent woman. You can be whatever you want to be. Sky is the limit. I remember when I used to say, Mom, I want to learn swimming. She said, yes. Mom, I want to go dancing. She said, yes. And I was like, I can do anything. She said, yes. So that's how I want to say, a woman, a mother, that tell your child she can be independent, believe in yourself, and she can do anything she wants.
Hi, Monica.
Hello, ma'am.
So you know, like these days, there are so many inventions, new inventions that keep happening every day, and some are good and some are not.
Yeah.
So if you could uninvent one invention, what would it be and why?
I believe that every invention has led to some development as well as destruction. If I had to uninvent something, it would be the guns. When we are talking about everywhere the gun violence, where anyone can carry the gun and go anywhere, in schools, in hospitals, we are hearing about wars. So in my opinion, if I can uninvent something, that would be the gun. Thank you. Thank you, judges. Thank you.
Namaste everyone. My name is Rishita Mang, contestant number 1029, and I'm an entrepreneur.
Hi.
How are you feeling now?
I am excited. I am nervous, but that's fine. I'm good.
Okay. My question to you is, what are the little things, everyday things that make you happy?
I am a person with gratitude. I'm a person who is very positive, and I try to practice mindfulness. I try to meditate. I like food, I like every color, and I like enjoying with my friends, and those are the things that make me happy.
Hi, Srishti.
Hi.
What's the most challenging part of being an entrepreneur?
The most challenging part about being an entrepreneur has to set your own schedule. You have to be the boss. You have to be the manager. You have to be the delivery person sometimes. And you have to be the person who has to handle the customer service. So I think you have to multitask, and that is by far the most challenging thing to be an entrepreneur.
Hi, Shrishti.
Hi.
What is your favorite holiday?
My favorite holiday is Tihar because I love colors, I love the lights, and I love the fact that we celebrate animals, and I love the fact that we celebrate with our bhai and our brothers.
Shrishti, you had some coaching over the last 8 days going on in the hotel. What was the most important for you?
For me, if I have to choose one, I would choose, if I have to choose one, I would not choose any one, because I think everyone who came to coach us, everyone who came to train us were all important to us. So everything was important.
Hi, Shrishti.
Hi.
You're being an entrepreneur?
Yes.
If you had a chance to legalize something that is illegal, what would that be and why?
If I had a chance to if I had a chance to legalize something that was illegal in the world, I would legalize same-sex marriage. To me, love is love, and two consenting adults should be able to walk hand in hand and tell the world they are married to each other, no matter what gender.
Okay, Srishti.
Yes.
How are you feeling?
I'm good.
Good?
A little bit nervous, but that's fine.
It's okay. What makes you unique?
I believe I'm a very kind, humble, and generous person. I believe that I try to practice mindfulness, I try to meditate, and I try to be grateful whatever I have in my life, and that makes me unique. Thank you so much. I hope you all have a lovely day ahead. Thank you.
हरेक व्यक्तिको जन्म हुन्छ एक पलमा यहाँ, हरेक व्यक्तिको मृत्यु हुन्छ सोही पलमा यहाँ। जिन्दगी जन्म र मृत्युको यात्रा हो, त्यसैले जिन्दगीमा यति प्रगति गर्नु मन छ कि फर्केर हेर्दा आफ्नै जीवनको बाटो आफैलाई असम्भव लागोस्। कि त जित्ने छु, कि त लाखौँ कुरा सिक्ने छु, तर आफ्नो जिन्दगीको बाटो कहिले मोड्ने छैन, कहिले रोक्ने छैन। नमस्ते, मेरो नाम अनमोल छेत्री, म तेस्रो लिङ्गी महिला, लाखौँ यौनिक तथा लैङ्गिक अल्पसंख्यक समुदायलाई प्रतिनिधित्व गर्दै यो वर्षको मिस युनिभर्स नेपाल 2022 को प्रतियोगी अङ्क 1030 बुटवलबाट धन्यवाद।
Hi Anu, how are you?
Hi ma'am, I'm good.
So if you could break one rule, what would that be?
Okay. Can I say in Nepali?
Of course.
Okay. यदि मैले एउटा रुललाई ब्रेक गर्न चाहे भने चाहिँ मैले संविधानमा लेखेका ती धाराहरूलाई चाहिँ मैले ब्रेक गर्न चाहन्छु। हामीलाई संविधानको धारा 12, 18 र 42 मा हाम्रो विषयमा लेखिएको छ, तर त्यो अहिलेसम्म उल्लेखित भएको छैन। हामीले आफू नेपाली हौ भनेर नेपाली नागरिकता पाउन असम्भव परिरहेको छ। म आफू नागरिकता लिन जानको लागि म सम्पूर्णको अगाडि नाङ्गिनु पर्ने अवस्था आएको छ। डक्टरको सर्टिफिकेट लिएर तिमी तेस्रो लिङ्गी महिला हौ भनेर प्रुफ गर भन्ने मेरो संविधानले लेखिएको छ। मैले त्यो कुरालाई रोक्न चाहन्छु र त्यो कुरालाई परिवर्तन गर्न चाहन्छु। धन्यवाद।
अनु, तपाईँलाई के लाग्छ तपाईँको सबैभन्दा ठुलो कमजोरी के हो?
कमजोरी भन्नाले अब मेरो समुदायको कमजोरी वा सम्पूर्ण समाज?
तपाईँ एज अ इन्डिभिजुअल।
ओके, मेरो कमजोरी भन्नाले म मेरो परिवारसँग लड्न सक्दिनँ। यो चाहिँ मेरो एकदमै ठुलो कमजोरी हो, किनभने मेरो परिवार मेरो लागि एकदमै अमूल्य गहना हो। म मेरो परिवारलाई न छाडेर जान सक्छु, न मेरो परिवारसँग म आफू बस्न सक्छु। त्यसैले मेरो कमजोरी के छ भने मेरो परिवारसँग म लडेर अगाडि बढ्न त चाहन्छु, तर मेरो परिवारलाई मैले नराम्रो पनि बनाउन सक्दिनँ। त्यसैले मेरो परिवारको अगाडि म लड्न सक्दिनँ। धन्यवाद।
ओके अनु, अन्य देशहरूमा आफ्नो भाषामा गर्व गर्नुहुन्छ र उहाँहरूलाई चाहिँ नि आफ्नै भाषामा चाहिँ नि बोल्न सिकाउँछ र नेपालमा अङ्ग्रेजी भाषाको बेसी प्रयोग हुन्छ। आफ्नो बालबालिकाहरूलाई चाहिँ नि बेसी सिकाउँछन् र आफ्नो भाषाप्रति कतिको गर्व गर्नुपर्छ जस्तो लाग्छ तपाईँलाई?
म एउटा इक्जाम्पल सुरुमा दिन चाहन्छु। जस्तै मेरो भान्जा हुनुहुन्छ, उहाँ क्लास नर्सरीमा पढ्नुहुन्छ, तर उहाँको मन्टेश्वरीमा यति अङ्ग्रेजी भाषाको प्रयोग गरिन्छ कि उहाँ घर आउँदाखेरि पनि नेपाली प्रष्ट बोल्न जान्नुहुन्न। भनिसकेपछि हाम्रो आफ्नो नेपालमा बसेर पनि एउटा अब आउने जेनेरेसनलाई बाहिरी समाजको एउटा भाषा सिकाइन्छ भने हामी आफू नेपाली हो भनेर गर्व गर्न, यो चाहिँ मलाई लाग्दैन। गर्व गर्नुपर्छ जस्तो चाहिँ मलाई लाग्दैन। त्यसैले मातृभूमि र मातृभाषा भनेको हाम्रो लागि एकदमै ठुलो गहना हो। यदि हामीले यो कुरालाई जोगर्ना गर्न सक्यौँ भने मात्र हामी एक नेपाली हुन्छौँ। होइन भने बाहिरी कुरालाई बढी हामीले उल्लेखित वा बाहिरी कुरालाई हामीले एउटा टप लेभलमा राख्यौँ भने चाहिँ हामी नेपालीहरू हराएर जान सक्छौँ। धन्यवाद।
अनु,
हजुर म्याम।
नाइस टु मिट यु अनु।
यु टु म्याम।
धेरै मानिसहरूले यो प्रतियोगिताहरूलाई उथलपुथलको रूपमा हेर्छन्। प्रतियोगीहरूलाई सधैँ छन् भनी विश्वास गर्ने व्यक्तिलाई तपाईँ के भन्न चाहनुहुन्छ? यो इभेन्टहरू जति भइरहेको छ नि त्यसलाई सही मायनेमा चाहिँ नि उनीहरूले हेरिरहेको अवस्था छैन भने त्यस्ता जो सही मायनेमा छ भन्ने व्यक्तिलाई तपाईँ के भन्न चाहनुहुन्छ?
सही मायने छ भन्ने व्यक्ति वा छैन भन्ने व्यक्ति? हामीले मेरो विषयमा भन्नुपर्दा हामीले आफ्नो विषयलाई लडेको आज हजारौँ वर्ष भइसकेको छ, तर व्यक्तिहरूको माइन्ड परिवर्तन गर्न हामीले कहिल्यै सकेका छैनौँ। भनिसकेपछि त्यस्तो व्यक्तिहरूलाई हामीले मार्गदर्शक देखाए पनि त्यो व्यक्तिको सोच नै गलत छ भने हामीले त्यो सोचलाई कहिल्यै पनि परिवर्तन गर्न सक्दैनौँ। हामी अगाडि बढिरहेका छौँ, हाम्रो सम्पूर्ण कुरा सही ढङ्गले अघि बढिरहेको छ भने त्यो एक व्यक्ति हुन्छ जसले हरेक कुरालाई नेगेटिभली लिइरहेको हुन्छ। त्यसैले मलाई लाग्छ त्यस्तो व्यक्तिहरूलाई चाहिँ हामीले नेग्लेक्ट गर्न सक्यौँ भने हामीले त्यो व्यक्तिहरूलाई अलिक फरक तरिकाले वा के भन्छ छुट्टै तरिकाले हेर्न सक्यौँ भने चाहिँ हामी अगाडि बढ्न सक्छौँ। र यो प्याजेन्ट भनेको त एउटा कन्फिडेन्ट बिल्डअप गर्ने सेक्टर हो, एउटा स्कुल जस्तो हो। विभिन्न सेक्टरको टिचरहरू आएर हामीलाई पढाउनुहुन्छ, हामीलाई हरेक व्यक्तिले तिमीले यो गर्नुपर्छ त्यो गर्नुपर्छ भने एउटा शिक्षा दिनुहुन्छ भने चाहिँ मलाई लाग्छ कि यस्तो इभेन्टहरू चाहिँ हरेक स्थान र हरेक समयमा चाहिँ हुनुपर्छ र त्यस्तो व्यक्तिहरूलाई चाहिँ हामीले नेग्लेक्ट गर्नुपर्छ जस्तो लाग्छ। Thank you so much. Thank you.
Hello judges, my name is Monalisha Parazali, contestant number 1032.
Hi Mona Lisa.
Hi ma'am.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing fine.
So I've got a question for you.
Yeah.
How different would the world be if women were to rule the world? What do you think?
Thank you for the question. The world definitely would have been different. It wouldn't have been a mess, first of all, because I'll just give you one example, and it has everything that changes our mind. And it is, if we ever go to a men's room and a women's room, on an average, we will find that women are clean, they are composed, and they know exactly where they need to keep the things, where they can find again, so that they can use it later, and then again be more, they can save time, so that they can focus on things that matters the most, like our mothers. Thank you.
Mona Lisa, you've done BSc in IT, multimedia management.
Yes, multimedia technology.
Okay, so my question is related to that. Do you think social media is bringing us together or causing separation?
Thank you for the question. I can define this question depending upon how the world works. So there's one side where marketers use that opportunity to grab our attention because they know how psychology works. And there's another area where we human beings, we don't understand how our psychology works, and we flow with how we've been driven to. That means it's not about, is social media, or like, have we just checked in ourselves what we are doing, how we've been following the path? For example, whenever we are being thrown with information, we don't look after the credibility of the information and the source of information. We just like, oh, this happened, okay, what? We don't try to analyze from where the information is coming. Thank you. So it's definitely a choice, but when we look after things, it's definitely dividing us apart because we don't understand it.
Hi, Mona Lisa.
Hello, ma'am.
So if you could be on the cover of a magazine, any magazine from anywhere in the world, what magazine would you want it to be, and what would you want the title to be? You know how every time you're on the magazine, there's a tagline or a title. So what would you want your title to be?
I definitely want to be in a Vogue magazine because it has big influence, at the same time the audience. And I want to be there as a normal girl with 5 feet 3 inch height, and yet she made it, and then lay path for girls, short girls, who believe that they cannot be in the fashion magazines because girls are not given chances. It's true. It's true that short girls are not given chances, but yet Miss Universe Nepal gave us a platform, and this is a great initiation. So I would definitely be in that magazine.
Hi, Mona Lisa.
Hello, sir.
How are you today?
I'm doing fine.
If you were given a position in the ministry, what
Yeah.
post would that be?
If I were given a position in the ministry, I would be in education department. I would be an education minister because I want to change the way we grab education. And because I think information technology is only the way how we can bring in foreign currencies, because if we just make IT courses free from school level to even if you want to do PhD, I think that's going to change everything, because if we build softwares, we are going to use the human resources from the country itself. We don't have to export goods from outside where we have to pay. And when we are just producing things within the country and not importing it, just exporting it, what happens, we can reserve foreign currencies more. And when during this situation, when everything is going upside and down, the inflations, what happens, our country will be self-sustainable. So I'll definitely be an education minister.
Thank you, Mona Lisa.
Thank you,
Just
sir.
another question, okay? If you need to change one policy in the education system, okay, in regards to foreign education in Nepal, what would that be? I'll make it simple for you. I know the question is tough, okay?
No.
Do you think Nepali students need more foreign education?
I think this is a time where we learn things from online. So I have acquired 600 plus LinkedIn and Google Learning certificates. So I don't think education is something that we need to go outside and learn, because the only thing that we should be learning is how to understand English language more so that we can grasp the information from there. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Namaste everyone, I am contestant number 1033 Riju Kharka, all the way from Dharan, currently living in Sydney.
Hi Riju.
Hi ma'am.
So,
oh yeah.
Is anyone asking a question? I didn't see. Hi. So, how would you convince someone who thinks beauty pageants are not a good influence to think that it's actually empowering?
Thank you for the question. I think beauty pageant is a platform where you can explore all your strength and weakness. So coming here, myself, I was in doubt to what I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna be. So it's all about empowering yourself. So it's not that it's good or bad, but it's all our choice, and to focus on ourselves. So if you come here and just be yourself and empowering and seeing others to learn and gain knowledge, that's why it's our choice and it's doing our own good. So I believe a beauty pageant for ourselves is a good thing. Thank you.
Hi Riju.
Hi ma'am.
What's the differences and similarities between Dharan and Kathmandu? What do you see?
Actually, the same. I've been there my journey has always been in Dharan. I've grown up there and I've done my all schooling, but after my high school, I've lived in Kathmandu. But it's the same, but it's just the people in Dharan are so friendly and so good. It just feels like even though you are out from the valley and you go to Dharan, you'll feel it's your own home, it's your own community, and it's your own people. So I feel Dharan is different than Kathmandu. Thank you.
Hi Riju.
Hi ma'am.
Do you believe in having like good luck charms, yes or no?
Well, I don't believe in good luck charms, but when it comes to good luck thing for me, I take it as my parents' pictures, because it supports me when I'm sad and it uplifts me wherever I go when I'm in doubt. So looking at my parents' picture and my family picture wherever I go, so it gives me some strength. So I take it as a good luck charm for me, but I don't believe in good luck charms. Thank you. Hi ma'am. I'm good, thank you.
Yeah. Hello. Okay, it's working. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
You're looking really beautiful.
Thank you so much.
So I've got a question. Do you think life is easier for women, or is it easier for men?
Well, that's a good question. I think how we take it, it depends. No matter, everyone is struggling these days, but it's the one who you take. You decide how you can choose your life, how can make your life easy or hard. So in some consequences, I can see women are struggling, but also men do. So I believe both have same both have same difficulties, but it's upon you how you deal with it and go forward. So it depends on who you are. Thank you. Hi, ma'am.
Okay, if you were one animal, if you could be any animal, which one would it be and why?
I love animals, but I love dogs especially. If I was an animal, I would take myself as a dog, because they are so much like into humans. They can learn and they know our feelings. Since I have a pet dog too, whenever I go to her and it's so welcoming and plays around with me, and like I feel like my own family. So definitely I can relate myself with the dog. Thank you. Thank you so much, judges.
Ask. All right, I've got a question for you. Have you ever rescued any animal?
It's like a rescue. I have so many pets and dogs, like pets, cats and dogs especially at home. Most of them are like street dogs and cats. I got it to know from my mom especially because she loves animals. So I do have street animals and dogs at home. So it's not like we buy them, but we just see them walking on the street and we just grab them as a pet. So I do have it. So it's kind of like rescuing them.
Yeah, so you have rescued,
yeah,
right? So have you seen any difference between like having a pedigree dog and, you know, a rescued dog from street?
Yes,
Do they love you the same?
It's the same feeling. Actually, I don't have actually a pedigree dog, but when I do have so many other dogs from the streets. So it's the same feeling. They are so connected, and if you like train them, and I think they take you as your own like honor and like own family, so head of the family. So yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.
Namaste, I am Renuka Chaudhary, contestant number 1040, and I'm from Butol. Thank you.
Hi Renuka.
Hi.
Congratulations for making it this far. How are you doing today?
I'm good, how are you?
Are you nervous?
A bit.
I'm doing good. So is there anything that you're self-conscious about?
Well, self-conscious, म हजुरको अगाडि आयो भने चाहिँ अलिकति नर्भस हुन्छु अनि त्यही चाहिँ हो जस्तो लाग्छ किनभने अब ब्याक स्टेज भयो भने चाहिँ कन्फिडेन्ट भइरहेको हुन्छ हैन आई फिल लाइक आई क्यान डु इट अनि अगाडि आएपछि चाहिँ आई गेट ब्ल्याङ्क्ड समटाइम्स सो या वेल द्याट इट इज थ्याङ्क यू
So, Renuka, you are writing or you are thinking that with the participation of Miss Universe Nepal, you can empower Nepali girls and women. So how will you do that?
Okay, well, for me, empowerment is sense of being valuable. So I can empower humans by being responsible to them, by giving a positive feedback to them, and being a responsible woman that I can do it and I can empower you all and I can show the power that yeah, you can do it and lead yourself if you have a goal, reach to it and empower yourself also to reach the goal. Thank you.
Thank you. Hi Renuka.
Hi.
Question, have you ever been bullied? If so, what do you think about it or what do you remember from that incident?
Okay, well, I have been bullied. If it's okay to tell about my ex-boyfriend. So he bullied, for me is, he bullied, I'm so sorry, I get a bit, you know, nervous because he bullied because of my caste. He told that a sentence, he used that, nobody likes you, you know. So I am so sorry. So yeah, he told that and I was like so devastated and I thought, it is that bad being from a Saree community. So, and that was also my strong point. And I thought, no, caste doesn't describe you. Your heart describes you and love yourself. No matter what, whoever tells you whatever, just ignore it and go for it. Thank you.
I do have a quick follow-up question on that. As a girl representing the Tharu community, what do you think is something that you're extremely proud of, that your culture has taught you?
Okay, I would say I'm a very lucky girl because हाम्रो थारू समुदायमा चाहिँ के हुन्छ भने तिमी एउटा महिला हो, एउटा नारी हो तिमीले बिहा गरेर चाहिँ घरमा जानुपर्छ तपाईहरुको यो के पनि ड्रीम हुँदैन हाम्रो केही ड्रीम हुँदैन तपाईहरुको जब के हो भने बिहा गर्नुस् आफ्नो श्रीमानको घर जानुस् खाना पकाउनुस् त्यति नै हाम्रो कल्चरमा चाहिँ त्यसलाई नै फलो अप गरिरहेको छ अनि म चाहिँ एकदमै लकी ठान्छु कि मेरो फ्यामिली चाहिँ त्यस्तो हुनु हुँदैन त्यो मेन्टालिटीको हुनु हुँदैन एन्ड दे सपोर्ट मी अ लट सो आई एम हियर इन फ्रन्ट अफ यु अल एन्ड द्याट्स द प्राउड थिङ द्याट आई क्यान से थ्याङ्क यू
Hi Renuka.
Hi.
So you're 5'7.5".
Yeah.
Right? What are the disadvantages? If you can just give me 2 disadvantages of being this tall.
Okay, disadvantage. Well, कहिलेकाहीँ चाहिँ म बाहिर जाँदा पब्लिक गाडीमा हिँड्दा चाहिँ कुनै कुनै सानो हुन्छ अनि सिट पाउँदैन हैन अनि त्यहाँ जाँदाखेरि चाहिँ जहिले पनि ठोकिन्छ के मेरो टाउको द्याट्स द डिसएडभान्टेज लेट्स से अनि बस्दाखेरि खुट्टा फिट हुँदैन सो या द्याट्स द टु थिङ बट आई लभ माई ह्यान्ड एन्ड आई एम प्राउड अफ माइसेल्फ थ्याङ्क यू Oh, thank you so much.
Hello and namaste judges. I'm Sophia Bujel, contestant number 1044 and I'm representing Kathmandu and I'm so happy to be here because this is something I've always dreamt of. Thank you and I'm ready.
Hi Sophia.
Hello.
So I have a very hypothetical question. If you were currently in the judge's seat, what is the one question you would ask the participant and why do you think this question is important?
Well, I would ask the participant what is their biggest fear because I believe standing here is what we fear the most. Like looking at all of you right now, I'm nervous but I'm so excited for this journey ahead that I feel like I'm ready for the question. I would ask the contestant what is their biggest fear.
So Sophia, while training for Miss Universe Nepal this year, you know you get trained in different areas. Which is the one area that you think or you thought that you just needed the most work done? Did you identify with any?
Yes. Actually, I loved all the trainings, but the most important was our Prerna Shah ma'am's training for me because I feel like it's very important to be very mindful and in control of your feelings when you're in a competition like this. Peace is what we need the most in our mind in a competition like this, so I would definitely say Prerna Shah ma'am's.
Sophia, what is more important for you, to love or to be loved?
For me, most important thing is to love. My parents have always taught me that if you love someone, if you give love, you will definitely get it back in return. Thank you. Hello.
You're wearing a white cape and you're almost looking like a superhero. So I just want to ask you, what are your superpowers, or even if there's one power, would you like to share that with us, please?
I think my biggest superpower is that I opt for growing as a person. When I participated in Miss Nepal 2019, I got a lot of backlash regarding my communication skills, and it took a lot of courage for me to come here and work on my communication skills. So I would say my superpower is that I believe in growing as a person. Thank you.
Sophia, let's say again hypothetically, if you were invited to a talk show, any talk show, you can pick the talk show from any TV channel, any show from the world, which one would it be? And one issue that you would want to talk about in that talk show?
Well, I would definitely choose your show because I am your biggest fan and I watch every episode of your cooking show. And I believe that you're a person who is doing so much for the society, and I can see how you're balancing your home and work as well. You're such an inspiration. And if I get a chance to be on your show, I believe I'll get to talk a lot about issues regarding women empowerment. Because in Nepal, we need women empowerment, we need strong women like you, and all the judges that are sitting here. So it would definitely be women issues that I would talk about. Hello.
Not working again. Okay, it's working. You're looking really beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Love that outfit.
Thank
So initially when Manat asked you, you said, what would be your biggest fear? So what is your biggest fear?
Well, talking about myself, I'm a very family-oriented person, and I only have a handful of close friends. And I would like to quote Arat Sin, who says, "Let me die before the ones I love, for losing them first would kill me twice." So losing my loved ones is my biggest fear in life. Thank you.
Let me ask you one last hypothetical
Okay,
situation.
sure.
I know we're all here to compete and to learn and to win, definitely, and you've already been in another pageant before. So let's say day after tomorrow things don't turn out for you as planned, and if you don't win, what's going to be your step after that?
Well, I'm already a model in Nepal, and I'm also a businesswoman. 5 years down the line, I see myself being a successful businesswoman, and I would embrace all the learnings I learned in Miss Universe. And it's also about sisterhood, and it's also about all the sessions that we got here, all the experiences and knowledge that I got here. This is a platform for me. Winning and losing is a part of game, but I look forward to learning, and I will use this Miss Universe platform as an amazing platform for me, where I'll be able to create a platform for thousands and thousands of other people. And I'm so sorry, I'm kind of nervous.
Sophia, looking beautiful.
Thank you so much.
If you could travel to any year in a time machine, what year would you choose and why?
Well, I would definitely go back to 2019. I was in top 7 in Miss Nepal, but I got so nervous in the Miss Nepal stage that I freezed. I believe that I am more capable than that, and I cannot let anyone get to my head. So I would definitely go back to 2019, and I would answer the question like a confident woman that I am today. Thank you.
Same here. 2007, I froze too.
Same.
And right now I'm judging you, so it's quite a journey, you know.
Thank you so much. Hope you'll have a wonderful day ahead. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Namaste, everyone. Oh, hello. Hi. Namaste, everyone. My name is Sabina Joshi, contestant number 1045. Thank you.
When you walked in, I was like, wow.
Oh, thank you.
You're really looking beautiful. So
Thank
I've got
you.
a question for you. What does a modern woman mean to you?
I think for me, modern woman is me, myself, who is strong, empowered, courageous, compassionate. No one can stop me from believing in myself and to, move towards my vision. No one can stop me. This is modern woman who believes in herself, who has faith in herself. That's a modern woman for me. Thank you.
Safina.
Hi, Safina. Sorry. You go ahead.
Safina,
Yes,
this
ma'am.
is your second time participating in Miss Universe.
No, this is my first time
Hey,
in
this
any
is your first-
pageant.
In any pageant?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right, okay. I just wanted to confirm, because
Yes.
I just got
Sure.
wrong information there.
No worries.
Okay, hi Safina.
Hello, ma'am.
You've made a lot of effort to come to this prejudging today. So how important do you think style is when you want to let the world know who you are or your personality?
I'm a person who believes that anyone can dress up any way they want to be. It's your personal choice. So I dress up like this because I want to be more presentable, because it makes me feel confident. Like I'm standing right here, like the way you gave me compliment, it really gives me power and energy to be more myself, with full of confidence and with full of smile. And so I think dressing up and styling is important, because I think if it gives you confidence and if it helps you boost your energy, so for me it is really important. Thank you.
Safina, quick
Hello,
question
ma'am.
for you. What's more important to you, your rights or your responsibilities?
I think for me, to be very honest, both are equally important, but if I have to choose one or the other, I would choose rights, because I have struggled a lot for my rights as a woman. So if my rights is right there with me, then I can fulfill my responsibility as a person, as a woman, as a daughter, as a woman myself. So I think right is more important to be more responsible human, I guess. Thank you.
Hi, Sabina.
Hi, hello, ma'am.
My question is, what is the most important issue your generation face?
I think the most important and big issue my generation is facing is believing in oneself. They are losing faith in oneself, especially with this generation, with this social media, increasing social media, dependency on social media. Our generation is losing hope within oneself. They don't think within themselves. You know, they are more dependent. They look at others' life and they compare themselves, which is so wrong. I think you should accept yourself. I think that's the most biggest issue. I struggle myself a lot, you know, to accept myself. It took me 28 years to stand right here because it took time for me to accept myself. Thank you. So sorry about that.
Sabina, what's your take on aesthetics, Botox? What's your take on it?
Personally, I feel like I'm beautiful as the way I am, but everyone is not because of societal judgment. There's so much of stereotype thinking. People perceive you based on your look. So because of that insecurity, I think they have full right for aesthetic beauty if they want to, if they can afford it. But personally for me, I feel like when I was young, I had issues with my big lips, with my big forehead. But with time, I learned to accept myself. But about talking about aesthetic, it's up to them. If they want to look more beautiful, if that helps them boost their confidence, if they can be happy, if they are beautiful like that, then I think it's completely fine. Thank you.
Sabina.
Hello, sir.
Who are the special people in your life and why?
I think I have been a big family guy. I grew up in a big joint family. Half of my life I lived in my mama car and half of my life I lived in my house. So family is the most important part of my life. Especially with my grandfather demise 3 months back, I realized more that family means a lot to me. I cannot live without them. My biggest fear is to lose them. So I think all the loved ones, but my family always comes first, no matter what. That's why also I didn't leave my country. I wanted to stay here with my parents, especially after my father got sick. So I think my family is everything to me. Thank you.
Hi, Sabina.
Hello, sir.
You're a social worker?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If I were to place you in the poorest country in the world,
yes,
what would be your first task?
I think I'm a very empathetic person and I love to connect with people. The first thing I will do is visit communities and connect with them. I think that will be my first priority because I've been working in different fields, work in different parts of Nepal, so I know how important it is to connect with people directly first rather than taking any step of solution. You need to know them as a person, you need to relate to them. So I think first thing I will do is go and know them more as, you know, personally. So thank you. That's it. Thank you. Have a great day, everyone. Lovely meeting you all.
Good morning. My name is Rajni Mishra. You can test number 1048. I'm a 25-year-old business graduate and a CA aspirant. I basically hail from Nuwakot.
And if you would have, hello, first of all.
Hi.
If you would have 3 days time to travel with me, which places would you show me in Nepal?
As a Nepali myself, I've never been to Lumbini, and Nepal represents Gautam Buddha, so I'll take you myself with Lumbini and visit all the beautiful places from Mayadevi temple to the place where Gautam Buddha was born. Thank you.
Hi, Rajni.
Hi, ma'am.
So, if you could live for 200 years, what would you do? And I really hope you do.
Pardon?
If you could live for 200 years, what would you do?
I think I would make change for exclusions, for acceptance in the world, because we humans are running behind the boundaries, caste, religions, and genders. So living for 200 years should be something impactful and meaningful. So I would change exclusions for acceptance from the world. Thank you.
How
Hi,
are you
Pranam
doing?
ma'am. I'm really
You're looking
nervous right now.
So
but
gorgeous.
calming myself.
So I've got a really funny question, actually. Do you think online dating, all those dating apps, what do you think about them? What's your, thought?
I personally don't believe in online datings, frankly. I believe in, knowing people around yourself and falling in love with people who you actually know. So I've been dating someone who is really close to me since always. So basically I've been dating my best friend. So I'd say I don't believe in online dating. I personally believe that you need to know about that person you really relate to him or not, where you can live your life with that person or not. So online dating is basically about your physical appearance or the fake stuff that you put in your bio. So I don't believe in online dating, frankly.
So do you think it's a bad thing?
No, it's not a bad thing, because not everyone is lucky enough to have someone around them who they can relate to. There are few people who have found their love via online dating apps. So it's a personal choice, subjective opinions, I would say.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi, Richa ma'am.
Hi, Rajni. Let me correct myself. Is it your second time here?
Yes, yes, it's my second time in Miss Universe.
Because I was just confused between the contestant number, Agi. So, okay, so you participated last year or before that year?
At Miss Universe Nepal 2020.
2020?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the most challenging part to win the title? What do you think? Because you've experienced it already once.
Yes. Back in 2020, preliminary interview round was the round where my journey stopped because I could not convince the judges that I deserve to be in the top 10. So I think this is the time where I'm showing you all, that I am capable enough to represent Nepal at the universe stage. I deserve to be in top 10, top 5, and eventually win Miss Universe crown. All the experiences that we have orchestrate us to learn, to move forward in life. And my Miss Universe Nepal 2020 journey was a learning experience for me to improvise myself, to grow up from that and bounce back better and stronger this time.
So participating now as compared to 2020, now what do you think your strongest trait is, and now what do you think your weakest trait is?
I think my strongest trait is my persistence, the tenacity that I hold, the perseverance that I carry within myself, to not to give up on my dreams and to, gather my broken pieces, to move forward with the same dedication and determination to claim the crown of Miss Universe Nepal this time is my biggest strength, I would say. And I think not my biggest weakness, but I'm really, sometimes it gets tough. It's for all of us. We get insecure, we have self-doubts. I'm working on it. I make myself believe that, yes, I can win this crown. So that I'm working on, to remove my self-doubts and to not get over all of those things and believe in myself, have that confidence and courage to claim the Miss Universe crown this year.
Rajni, when you talk to yourself, what do you say? What are some of the things you persistently tell yourself?
I just persistently tell myself that, Rajni, you can do it. You have that caliber within yourself to make an impact to the world. You deserve everything you dreamt of. Your dreams are valid. You can make an impact. That's what I say to myself every night before I sleep.
So tomorrow night when you go to bed, because day after tomorrow is the event, what do you think are one of the last thoughts that's going to come to your head before you fall asleep?
I think I would say to myself that, Rajni, the next day your life is going to be changed. From an ordinary girl, you are going to be an extraordinary girl where all 8 billion people are watching you. You have to make an impact. You have to make a difference. Thank you. Thank you, judges. Have a great day.
Hello everyone and namaste. I am your Miss Universe Nepal, Rupsi Shrestha, contestant number 1049. I live in United States of America and I'm a realtor by profession and I'm so good to be back home.
Hi, should I? Okay. Hi, Rupsi.
Hello, ma'am.
So my question to you is, who do you think is the most influential Nepali today and why, according to you?
Thank you for the question. I think the most influential Nepali right now is all the Nepalese women. I see each one of you right here, and I feel so proud that we have represented Nepal so well in all the fields, and each one of us Nepali is influenced to each other, and we should be proud that we represent Nepali women.
Specifically, name one influential Nepali that you think.
This will be a very, very tough call, but one will be Miss Anuradha. She is one of the biggest influential we can learn. She is a positivity. She is the one who is graceful, who is kind, who is compassionate, who has taught us that you need to put yourself second and you need to prioritize to put others first. And just the self-humanity she has taught me that, being kind is one of the greatest strengths you can have in your life. Hello, ma'am.
Hi. Hi, Rupsi. As a Nepali, what is your message to the world? Because you live abroad, what's your message?
I think the one message that I can give to the entire world is that the power of people that we have, we are so humble, we are so kind, and anywhere I travel, I'm a huge travel person, and I can share a little bit of story about this as well. I was in the Europe trip, I traveled 12 countries, and everywhere I went, the first question they asked me is that, where are you from? They did not ask me what was my name. And that's what I thought, the representation is so, so important. I cannot tell them I'm from the United States of America, and I proudly said I'm from Nepal, and I told them that Nepal is such a beautiful country, you must visit it. Hello, ma'am.
How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling good. I'm so, so happy to be in front of all of you, to be able to interact with each one of you. I'm happy.
I'm glad.
Thank you.
So, if you were to quit, let's say, between two things, what would you choose? Quit any one of these things for the rest of your life, momos or rice? What would it be and why?
This is oh my God. I didn't expect this question. This is a tough one. Everybody knows how big foodie I am. All the contestants can vouch for me for that for sure. Oh my God, how can I answer this? Oops. I think I will go for rice. I cannot quit rice at all. It's my essence. I love my rice. I love my basmati rice. I just cannot quit at all. I love my dal bhat. So definitely, I cannot quit my rice. Thank you.
From a very fun question to a serious one.
Sure, thank you.
What's your biggest regret, of your life?
Oh, my biggest regret of my life is the time when I did not put myself first, when I did not did self-love to myself first and put somebody else. And the lesson that I learned is that you should always put yourself first because you are your own best friend, you are your own power, and the day you stop loving and embracing yourself is the day you are losing your own best friend. So please, everyone watching right now, please love yourself first. Please put yourself first.
Okay, Rupsi.
Hello, sir.
What is the beautiful dream you have ever had?
The beautiful dream I ever had is to allow people, as I also believe in this advocacy, is that to never compare yourself to anybody else. I think that's a beautiful dream I had, to show everybody to not compare yourself to anybody else. It's such an important essence because we each individual are different. We all have our own journey, our own path, and no matter what, each individual, we are all going to sign through.
Oopsie.
Hello, sir.
Just simple words. which is most important, health or wealth?
As we all know, health is wealth. So definitely my dad, he always texts me. I want to share this as well. Since I live in the United States, he texts me several times saying that health is wealth, because I work a lot and he knows that I sometimes tend to keep a little bit a second priority. So he keeps on reminding me that, health is wealth, drink a lot of water, make sure you eat your vegetables and fruits. So it's definitely, I consider health is one of the important factors. We all humans need to prioritize our health first. The wealth just comes through eventually from there. Thank you. Thank you.
Hello, good afternoon, judges. I am contestant number 1059, Prativa Maharaja. I am from Patan, Lalitpur, but I am currently living in Brisbane, Australia.
Hi, Prativa. I just wanted to confirm, have you been modeling or in the fashion industry before?
Yes, I have been modeling.
Okay, so my question to you is, as a model and someone in the background of fashion, what are some of the unresolved ethical issues do you see in the fashion industry today? Also, what are the solutions do you see for these issues?
The most important thing, I'm so sorry, can you please repeat the question one more time?
What are some of the unresolved ethical issues do you see in the fashion industry today? Also, what are the solutions do you see for these issues?
Thank you for the question, ma'am. The most unresolved ethical issues I face during my modeling journey is the social media thing, which everyone is facing at the moment. I face lots of comments which is very negative and which really degrades my personality when I see those comments. The only thing I can do to resolve those things is to avoid those things given by the people. Thank you. Hello, ma'am. I'm good, thank you. How are you today?
Is this working? Okay. I'm doing good, thank you. So what do you think is the biggest challenge young girls are facing today? Because you mentioned social media,
Yes.
so that's why I'm actually asking this.
Yes. The biggest challenge the young girls are facing today is recognizing their capability of what they can do. Because everyone in this industry and everyone in the world is so competitive that they have to give their best to get the best. So I think everyone should believe in themselves and think that they can do the best of what they are. Thank
you. So you've been in Australia for a while.
Yes.
If you could get a friend from Australia and show them two things in Nepal, what would you show them and why?
I would show the authenticity, culture, which is culture and food of Nepal, because it's really beautiful place that to show around. We have got various places like cultural stupa and monuments. Also the food is very tasty. I think we can really put this place into a tourism sector so that we can all bring it together and make it a beautiful place. Hello, ma'am.
So my question to you is, what does fitness mean to you, and what do you do to remain fit or to be fit?
Thank you for the question, ma'am. Fitness is really an important choice for everyone, which everyone should practice, because it's about being healthy. Being healthy will make your mental presence good in every sector. So being fit for me is to work hard on my body and going to the gym. I really work hard for my body. I've been working hard since 5 years. That's where I gain the confidence from. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Good afternoon, judges. My name is Ashma Casey, contestant number 1061 of Miss Universe Nepal 2022. Hello, ma'am.
Is this
Thank
working?
you so
Okay.
much.
So I'm going to ask you a question, okay? So what might be your greatest contribution to the world? What do you think you can do?
My greatest contribution to the world would be to make people aware about their skills, and I believe everybody has a power within themselves. It's just a matter of fact that they have to realize it and believe in themselves. So I would like to spread a message to everyone out there to believe in their self. And I believe in myself, and I was really confident that I am capable of being here today, which is why I am here. Thank you.
Huh? Ashma, you are a mental health worker?
Yes, ma'am. Mental health support worker.
Oh, okay. But you've done your bachelor's in international hospitality management?
Yes.
Okay. So you are right now working as a mental health worker?
Support worker, yes.
Oh, okay. So how do you deal with failures?
I believe failures are a never-ending process in life, and problems in life will always come. It's just a matter of fact that we need to accept the failures, because it can always be a lesson for everyone out there in the world who have in some ways tried to find themselves in a successful position. I had to go through a lot of failures, and then only I am here today. And personally, I take failures as a lesson, because learning is a never-ending process for me. So that's how I deal with failures.
Hi, Ashma. Sorry.
Hello, ma'am.
Starting the question. So, did you participate in pageants before?
Yes, I participated in Miss Nepal 2016.
Okay. So you're participating in a pageant again. What have you learned from your past experience, and what do you anticipate to learn this time?
My experiences from the previous pageants are quite different than what I am doing right now. Obviously, all of them have one thing in common, which is learning. And my previous experiences have been very nice, and I believe I am more than strong. I am completely a different person now, and what I've learned in the past is what is helping me right now as well, because back then I was very raw, and obviously Miss Universe Nepal is an inclusive platform which is giving opportunities to all the ladies out there, and that's the difference that I've found in this platform compared to all the pageants out there. One thing that I have found different again with this pageant is I am more confident than I used to be, and then I have accepted myself the way I am, but still eager to learn, and I will never give up. Thank you.
Ashma, so yesterday you won a title, right?
Yes, ma'am.
I was there, it was beautiful. How did that make you feel? What was the first thought?
Firstly, I was very happy because my name was announced, and I did give my 100%. I was prepared. I knew what I wanted to do, because obviously it was one of the most important rounds for this pageant. When my name was called, I was very happy, and because all the ladies out there, they were equally talented. They had amazing walks as well, and my name being called out, I felt really privileged. I was very fortunate. That's what I told myself as well, and I did give another walk, and that made me feel even more confident, because everyone was looking at me, they were cheering me up, and that made me feel very confident about myself and has boosted my confidence.
Okay, Asma.
Yes, sir.
What is your favorite place on earth and why?
My favorite place on earth would be my bedroom at my house, because that is my private space where I can be myself, where I can unlock all the adventures in life, where I can sit comfortably inside my blanket, scroll through my phone, and make plans about what I want to do in future again. And yeah, these are the things I will do. That's why my bedroom is the most favorite place for me on earth. Thank you so much. Hope you all have a great day ahead. Thank you.